Hi, I'm Cancerian Empath, and I'm here to do a general reading for all elements earth, fire, air, and water. If you'd like to book a reading with me, click on the links below. If you're watching this from Facebook, there are no links below, which in that case, you can inbox me and let me know that you'd like to book a reading with me. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been on here. Last week was a very trying week for me. I was on my way somewhere early one morning and I ran into someone in the store that looked just like my son, and it sent me into a space that made me feel like I was right back in 2016 when he was murdered. So I really wasn't in a good mood at all. I was sad, I was depressed. I guess the that was the shadow period of the retrograde on top of the new moon in Virgo and everything going on with this pandemic. It just wasn't a good week for me. And there were some people who showed up for me, and three in particular I want to thank. And those three ladies' names are Terry, Evelyn, and Tawana. I will not shout out their last names because they are my friends, and I'm very protective of my friends. I don't want complete strangers searching up their names on social media. That's just how I am. I'm sorry. That might just be my thinking, but it is what it is. Anyway, it just it I anyway, I'm sorry. I had to regroup with that going on with me, on top of the fact that I ended up with acid reflux. And on top of everything else, most of all, I just needed some time to myself to just get my stuff together. It's been a trying week. I didn't know that I still had such overwhelming emotion left over in me that I needed to purge and work through. But that day let me know, because seeing that young man in that store really triggered me. I mean, he could have been my son's twin. He could have been my son's twin. He looked just like him. And like the way he was standing, the way he was looking, it was just like looking at my son, and it sent me in a place. I just wanted to hug this young man. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. I'll probably never see him again, but it made me feel some type of way. And I'm going to get off that subject now. I hope everybody is holding up during this pandemic, this curfew, this everything that's going on right now. I hope they get this under control soon, because this is ridiculous. But I'm going to start in my normal order, and I usually start with earth signs, but this time I'm going to use a different oracle deck. I usually use this oracle deck, my energy oracle deck, but this time I'm going to use the good tarot deck. This is pretty good, and it gives out some pretty good messages. So here we go. And they got a thick and bulky too. These are the only cards I have like this. So with that said, Spirit, what do you have for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Show me clearly, Spirit, what you have for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The only thing I hate about this deck is how thick and bulky it is. I'll get used to it. Spirit, what do you have for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? And by the way, I just thought I'd throw out there that when you hear a video or reading, a tarot reading, and none of the information given on the video resonates with you, that's probably because that particular reading is not for you. But stick around, and maybe one day you will hear something that resonates with you. But I've had people say, I'm not going through none of that. And it's like, okay, that means that video wasn't for you. That reading wasn't for you. But there are people who this reading totally resonates with, and those are the people that I am addressing. Okay. The first card we have out for my earth signs is Seven of Fire. I have to refer to the book for this to see what this says. I meant to ask, is anyone else either one extreme or the other while I'm looking for this page? You're either really, really, really tired or overly energetic. For me, I'm like really out of it. I don't know. I just haven't really been able to get it out of park, but I'm working on it. Okay. Show you the card again. Seven of Fire. I hope y'all can see this. If you cannot see it, please let me know, please. Seven of Fire. Personal best. Going the distance. Perseverance. Non-conformity. And it reads, I'm unstoppable. My passion pushes obstacles aside as I engage in sustained effort. I know how to bend, but I don't compromise on what's most important to me. If others aren't happy with the course I am on, I don't have to let their concerns affect me. I release the temptation to resist challenges, and I trust that I can make things happen as I live life on my own terms. Inspired solutions present themselves. So this is pretty much saying living your own truth. That's what I get from this. Living your own truth and stop being afraid of taking risks. One of the things I found out about taking risks and living in my truth is that I am so much freer. And what I mean by that, I'll give you an example. There's a big difference between religion and spirituality. I choose to practice spirituality. My family, however, chooses to practice religion. There is a big difference. And they're not going to understand where I am the same way I don't really understand where they are. And in life, that's okay. It ain't meant for everybody to know what your path consists of. For some of you, that's a good thing, because everybody don't need to know your business, because the energy that's been in the collective for earth signs is a lot of gossiping, a lot of rumors, a lot of character assassinations, and there's some people that don't need to, know what's going on in your life, how it's going to go on. So this pretty much lets y'all know that. How do I put this? Right now is not the time for you to be letting the left hand know what the right hand is doing. That's the best way that I could describe it. Whatever moves you're getting ready to make, whatever moves you're thinking about making, don't write them down where it can be found. Just meditate on them so they would stay fresh in your mind. Because nobody can break into your mind. They can try, but they won't succeed. Keep your plans and your next move to yourself. Don't talk to nobody about it. Get it done first, then talk about it once it's done. But while you're in the process, keep your business to yourself, because that's how people know what move to make when it comes to doing you dirty or doing something or saying something grimy to you. Living in your truth, it's time for you to stop caring about what other people think, what other people say, because when it's all said and done, this is your life that you have to live. And I don't know about anybody else, but I don't want to be 75 years old with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I should have done this. I could have done that. But no, you didn't. And now you're miserable because you were worried about what other people thought and said about you and how they viewed you. Who cares? These are the same people that will expect you to live how they want you to live. Meanwhile, they're living the way they want to live for their life. They're not worried about what you think about how they're living. So guess what? Do the same. So what I want to do now is clarify this Seven of Fire card with regular tarot and see what we get. Here goes my grandson calling me. The whole time I was sitting on the couch being a lazy lump, not doing nothing, he was sound asleep. I start this video and now he's in there talking about some dada, which is what he calls me. I think I mentioned this before. Oh Lord. Anyway. Clarify the 7 of fire, please. Clarify the 7 of fire. I'm trying to shuffle these the best way that I can because this particular deck seems like the same cards keep coming out over and over and over. That could be led by spirit. That could just be, I ain't shuffling them good enough. But, okay. We're going to see what comes out. Yep. The World card. This usually represents a closing of a cycle. Beginnings, endings, and beginnings. So whatever is ending in your life, there will be a new beginning followed by it shortly. It will be followed up immediately after, from what I'm picking up from this card. I just looked at the time and it said 11:11. That's definitely a synchronicity that follows me everywhere. Look it up. Angel number 1111. Yeah, back to this card. Wheel of Fortune. Endings and beginnings. So some of you are dealing with an ending and beginning will be following up right after that. And that's usually how it goes. So embrace it. Don't be afraid of change. Don't try to control how this beginning goes, because whatever goes on in your life is not your call. It's the call of the divine. Anytime you think that is your call, the universe will show you the complete opposite. All right, what else do I do? Okay, I'll pull from the Romance Angels deck for your love message and see what we get. Spirit, what love messages do you have for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? What love messages do you have for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Okay, first card out is trust. Again, if you can't see it, please let me know. And at the bottom it says, this situation is calling for you to have faith. So this is it in a nutshell, pretty much. This whole process is calling for you to have trust. And this trust, this urging of trust probably has something to do with this cycle that's closing out. You're probably worried about what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, who you're going to do it with. And this card is confirmation that all you need to do is trust. You got to have faith. Without faith, nothing in your life will come into fruition. And trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Let me see. I think I'll go to the Ask Your Guides, because I haven't used that in a little while, for the end message for earth signs. See what we got here. I'm making a big old mess, but it's all good. And excuse me if I sound a little bleh. This rain is just, I don't know, just don't match with nothing right now. Pandemic and clouds and rain don't go together. So Spirit, what end message do you have for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Okay. First card out is compromise, and at the bottom it says Master Teacher, and yep, I'm going to refer to the book. And this is always a problem when I try to read these little tiny letters without my glasses. Okay, here we go. Compromise slash master teacher. Concession, fairness, democracy, neutrality. And it reads, your master teacher is reminding you that nothing is entirely good or bad, even people, and that every person has their own version of reality, which may not necessarily agree with yours. Instead of arguing with or feeling wronged by those who refuse to submit to your point of view, give up your righteous and rigid demands and broaden the perspective to include the interests of those you struggle with now. So this is what you eat don't make somebody else shit scenario. So compromise is necessary. I'm going to read again under where it says compromise slash master teacher. Concession, fairness, democracy, neutrality. Right now, it's calling for you to not be as combative or demanding or controlling as you normally would be, because the compromise that you're being urged to have is going to benefit you in the long run. And with that, I hope the earth signs enjoyed their reading. And now I'm going to get into fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. So let me move these over. I'm going to have to move all this out the way. Move this over. And here we go. Spirit, what do you have for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. Show me clearly. All right, for fire signs. Four of Earth. I'm going to read from the book and see what that's about. Four of Earth. Ownership, the beauty of divine order, trusting in a solid foundation. And it reads, even if I feel shaken up and I am unable to understand why things happen as they do, I know for certain that divine order manifests in all aspects of my life. What I have built rests on a solid foundation, so there is no need to fear. While it is true that nothing is permanent in the material world, I find security in the existence of a divine plan. Spirit is always there to remind me that I am exactly where I am meant to be for my highest good, and the highest good of all, and that I always have abundance available to me. So whatever it is y'all are worried about, it sounds like to me like your next move or your finances, divine timing is at play with your situation. So you have to get still in order to have faith. In order to have faith, you have to have trust. So this is very important for whatever journey you're about to embark on. And now I'm going to pull from the After Tarot and see what we get to clarify Four of Earth. So Spirit, please clarify Four of Earth. so this is the Seven of Cups. This could mean illusion. This could mean options. I guess as I keep clarifying these cards, I will get a better understanding of which one it is. It could be both. You could be living an illusion, or you or someone around you is weighing out their options. These options could be in love, finance, career. It could be anything, but options means just that. So either you or someone has options in one or all of those areas. I'm going to go to the romance angels and see what messages for you have for love. Soulmate. It says at the top and the bottom it says yes, this is your soulmate. So this situation is looking like it's about basically love. If you were wondering what this message for fire signs is regarding, it's regarding your soulmate. So these options sound like it's when it comes to a choice in love, and it's also saying that this is your soulmate. So I guess the choice has been made in those options, and whoever this is, you choose your soulmate, and I hope everything works out with that. I think I'm gonna stay by myself for a little while. I got some more work to do, I just found out. But it's okay. I'm okay with working on me today. We're gonna go to the end message for fire signs. Spirit, what end message do you have for my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Oh, nice. Okay. Card that came out is partnerships and love. The bottom it says nature spirits. So let's see what that's about regarding this soulmate situation. Partnerships and love / nature spirits. Infatuation, romance, connection, introduction. And it reads, your nature spirits, known as runners, are working to introduce you to a wonderful new partnership to fulfill your heart's desire. Whether in the areas of business, friendship, or romantic love, these practical guides are leading you directly toward the appropriate person to best support your soul at this time. Follow your heart as they strive to connect you with the right associations. Be more open to others, especially those whom you meet by chance. Say hello to the new neighbor in your building. Suggest having lunch with the intriguing woman who sat next to you at your last business luncheon, or strike up a conversation with the guy in front of you in the checkout line, even if it's not your usual habit. In reality, it's not accidental that you suddenly find yourself attracted to certain people. Your runners placed you in their path so that you could meet. Invite these energetic nature spirits to continue to direct you to others who are significant for your soul path. Their message: relax. We will make all the necessary introductions you seek. So, in case maybe you all wondering why you're beginning to become a little more friendly than usual with people you don't even know, it's usually because people will come into your life according to your life's purpose, your spiritual journey, whatever it is that you're going through or you're seeking. They will place the people in your life according to where you are. Um, Example, if you are a thug and a gangster, you only gonna attract thugs and gangsters. But if you're on another example, spiritual journey or a journey to get money or whatever it is, the divine will put the right people in your life. That's what this means. And I hope the air signs, the fire signs, enjoyed this reading. And I'm gonna move on to air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We're about to see what we have for them. Spirit, what messages do you have for my air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Oh, okay. First card out for my air signs is temptation. Okay, let me see what that's about for y'all. But notice, if you notice, whatever fruit this is, it looks like an apple. I can't tell with all the leaves on top, but it looks like an apple. It's bit on the side, but it's bit in the shape of a heart. That's cute. All right, so temptation. This temptation could be from a love interest, what we're going to see in a minute. All right, where is the major arcana? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Temptation. Yep. Temptation. The material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and I need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. Don't make this your main focus. Sometimes when you focus on one particular thing, like your material gain or material value, it takes away from the attention of other things that need your full undivided attention. Children, family, romance. Just, this is urging you to like it. Fine, it's okay to like it. Just don't like it so much that, it just becomes your only focus. That's basically what that's saying. We're going to move to a regular tarot card for my air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and see what we have. Spirit, clarify temptation card. tarot card up for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, is the Eight of Wands. This is quick information coming in for you, and 9 times out of 10 it will be regarding this temptation. So whatever message is coming in for this temptation, just be mindful that you don't allow yourself to get in something that you can't get yourself out of, or something that could be detrimental to your freedom, to whatever it is you hold near and dear to you, basically. I need to be nosy now and see what else this is about, because pulling from the Romance Angels deck. Sometimes I pull these in the middle of a reading to make sure it's not about love. Okay, air signs. First card out, let go of control issues. And at the bottom it says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you don't have to give in to temptation, because whatever this is, it's going to come out in your favor anyway. I hope you're not sitting around worried, because this will, if you are, be confirmation that you're good. You don't have anything to worry about. You just got to let go of those control issues. Stop trying to control the outcome if that's what you're doing, and trying to make it fit in a way that will suit you, thinking that it'll suit you, but it really doesn't suit you. Like I said, it ain't up to you. Everything in your life is up to the divine. They just let us think we're in control, but we really ain't. Whatever you think you're in control of, just know you will be shown otherwise. And I'm talking from going through it recently. Very recently. Air signs, your last card and final message out is New Beginnings, Divine Father. New Beginnings / Divine Father. Definition: courage, desire, initiation, creativity. And it reads, the spark of life from your Divine Father is igniting your imagination, stirring your creative genius, and instilling in you a strong desire to bring about change. Now is the perfect time for you to act upon your impulses and initiate new beginnings, especially in those areas of your life that leave you presently dissatisfied. Trust your desire for change and ask the Divine Father to give you the courage to initiate it. Commit to your unique new ideas. Start writing that book you've been thinking about. Open that business you've been secretly desiring for so long, or break the ice in a new relationship with someone you've held back from. The Divine Father encourages you to act in confidence. All the elements for your success are in place. Don't hesitate, don't think, and don't play it safe. Take a leap of faith and commit fully to what you really want. Your Divine Father's message, go for it. You can't fail. So, air signs, don't give in to temptation. And it looks so far like the quick message that's coming in right now is from Divine. 8 of Wands, which is let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. which will bring new beginnings. Okay? And with that, I hope air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius enjoyed their reading, and I will now move on to water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Get in there. Alrighty, so water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Spirit, what do you have for my water signs? Oh, wow. Anytime this happens, something does not want the message to get out. But too bad, it's going to get out anyway. And it's ironic that this problem with shuffling these cards happens as soon as we get to water signs, because I'm a Cancer. Okay. First sign out for water signs, Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth, practical and grounded, trustworthy, earthy, resourceful, a gardener who tends to what has been planted. And it reads, I am committed, down to earth, and clear about my goals. I am honest as I work with others to keep it real and be true to what we are doing and the challenges before us. I use all my resources wisely, whether they are finances, opportunities, or people willing to help me in my endeavors. So if you're worried, water signs, about, especially during this COVID-19 scare, outbreak, whatever you want to call it, if you're worrying about your how you're going to make it, how you're going to get through, and how you're going to achieve your goals, all you really have to do is stay strong in whatever challenges come your way. And I'm also channeling in this particular reading for water signs because all things water, I resonate with, and I immediately, because I'm a Cancer, end up having downloads about the collective pretty much. And what I'm seeing is just be wise in everything that how you spend, whatever opportunities come your way, and any help that may come into your life, don't reject it, but rather accept it. So we are going to pull from the After Tarot and see what we have for my water signs. Spirit, clarify Queen of Earth for my water signs. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Clarify Queen of Earth for my water signs. Seven of Wands. This is usually defending yourself, conflict, and from looking at this card, there's more than 3 people involved. In fact, this is the Seven of Wands, so there could be 7 people involved. There could be more than that involved. And this is why this card is urging you, because you're gonna have to be mindful and be wise and know how to handle whatever this having to defend yourself comes your way. Just make sure that you're vigilant and not blowing your shit. That's all I have to say. And I'm saying that because, like I said, I'm a water sign. So I know how we are. I know how Cancers are. I know how Pisces are. And I know how Scorpios are. Every last one of those signs are around me. And we all pretty much don't take kindly to conflict. And this is urging you to just be careful in how you deal with that. So from there, I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels Oracle deck for my water signs and see what comes out. And the card that came out for my water signs in the Romance Angel deck is pay attention to the red flags. And at the bottom it says the signs are cautioning you. So all of this ties in. Water signs, if you don't feel that your intuition is where it should be, if you feel that maybe there's some kind of block in your intuition, it's not, I'm not picking up that it's blocked. You just got to pay attention. You got to do what the card says. It says pay attention to the red flags, and it says the signs are cautioning you. So from what that's saying, that the signs are cautioning you, is whatever it is that you're being warned about is right in your face. All you have to do is look and listen. And one thing I found in paying attention and listening and not just hearing is that you'll end up finding stuff that you missed when you weren't listening. You ever watch a movie and a certain part pops up and it happens to be a movie that you saw at least 3 or 4 times, and that 4th time you notice something in the movie that you didn't notice the last 3 times? Yeah, that part. Just make sure that you're paying attention to what's right in your face, water signs. I'm going to pull from Ask Your Guides for the final message for water signs, and that will conclude this reading, meeting 2 for all signs. Okay, so Spirit, what end message do you have for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? The message for my water signs that came out is imagination, and at the bottom it says inner child. I don't see it. Okay, here we go. Imagination, inner child. Definition: nocturnal dreams, daydreaming, reverence, fantasy. And it reads, your divine inner child spirit is knocking at your door, inviting you to step away from a serious life filled with too much work and drudgery and allow yourself some well-deserved playtime. Your life is presently over-controlled by others' needs and much too burdened with responsibilities. Consequently, you're losing touch with your inspiration and creativity. That's true. Listen to your inner child. Take time to daydream, fantasize, visualize, wonder, and explore. Feed your inner child with art classes, theater tickets, concerts, and other types of recreational activities. If you don't honor your inner child's needs, she/he will get your attention by throwing one heck of a childish tantrum, manifesting in a chronic bad mood or a nasty depression. You need this magic right now. Your inner child message, come play with me. And I resonate with this because everything has been either work, mommy responsibilities, grandma responsibilities, chores, bills, what my next move is, and I've made zero time to go out and enjoy myself. It's kind of like I haven't put it on a back burner. It's almost like I kind of forgot to enjoy myself, which is not good. So, yeah, water signs, get out and have some fun. I know you can only do but so much right now, especially where I live with this 8 o'clock curfew. I don't know if anybody, any other state has a curfew, but there is a curfew issued for 8 p.m. Um, if you can do something during the day, just try to do it. I mean, at this point, the only thing we can really do right now where I am is maybe window shop. But make the best of it. With that, I hope everybody enjoyed this reading, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.